Here's a little presentation I have, and I suppose like many of you, I need to know how long it's going to take because I've been given a limited time to actually do this presentation, or I've been told don't take more than 10 minutes to do it, and I need to know that it's going to fit in that time. Sometimes you also just want a presentation to run automatically, and it'll be good to run through, do the timings, and then just let it run. So the way to do that is to go to slideshow, and you'll see here it says Rehearse Timings. So if I click on that, you'll see it starts the presentation and it's automatically come up here, and I'm just going to keep clicking so that it actually goes through my presentation. But up at the top here, you can see that's the time spent on the slide, and that's the time I'm actually got in total for the entire presentation. I can pause at any time, and I can also move next onto the next slide. However, I can also just click back here to do exactly the same thing again. So I can use my PowerPoint presentation exactly the way that I would use it in real life. So if I click each time, each of these bullet points fly in. And if I click again, this button here allows you to repeat what you did before. So if I've done this and then I'm really not happy about it, I could repeat it, so I can start this again. So where do you find jargon-free help? Well, you can find it at the website jargonfreehelp.com. You can Google jargon-free or jargon-free help and click on the link there, and hopefully you'll go to the right website, which is ours, jargonfreehelp.com. And you could use another search engine, although let's face it, Google by far is the most popular. And you can see here I'm now on another new slide, and I've been on it for 5 seconds, 6, and here my total presentation time is 1 minute 15 seconds. And again, I can click on it. So Jargon Free is coming to iTunes very soon. YouTube, we have some on there as well. And the website itself actually has more information and links, say, to other relevant tutorials that we have. So that's where you can actually find our information. Also, most of the tutorials, a lot of the tutorials are not on either of the other two. Okay, so aside from that little presentation there, if I just click again, my presentation has now finished, and it's telling me the total time is 1 minute 48. I can use these settings. I can say yes and keep them. And that way I can get it to play back automatically. The other thing you'll see here is it's actually got the timings for each slide. It comes up in this slide layout, and you can see here, like this one here took 23 seconds, 44 seconds. So you can actually decide, you know what, I might just need to shorten that, or I can actually take longer. Now I can get it to play back by just clicking on my slideshow button down here. Useful tip is you can actually press F5 also to run your PowerPoint presentation, and that's just another useful way of doing it. Now I'm not clicking on anything now. You can probably hear that I'm not clicking the mouse, and it's actually just running through the presentation for me. So it should now move on to the next slide at some point. I was busy telling you now about how the timings work. So here we go. It's going to do this one. This is one that I told it to repeat it, so you'll see that it's not going to do it over and over. It's just going to do the one that I want, and the bullet points are just flying in automatically. Very, very handy. You could leave this running as a presentation somewhere, so at a conference you could just have it on some monitors or a projector, or you could actually be talking, and if your timings are very good, it will continue to do this for you. So that is Rehearse Timings, and also saving those timings on PowerPoint.